Welcome back to the Fantasy Forecast Show. I'm your host, Coach Philip Kraft. We got Thursday night Showdown NFL tonight between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. So, one thing I want to talk to you guys real quick. I am a GPP player. I chase the thrill of trying to win the big money, but I don't play a lot of money. Now, I do this advice for you guys because I started doing my own homework because I don't trust anybody. All right. And if you guys are like me and you don't trust anybody, well, you can trust me. I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. But with that being said, I would like to make some money on pumping this stuff out for you guys. So please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And when I get enough subscribers, YouTube can start paying me some money to keep pumping these out for you guys. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'll have a new video coming out Saturday morning for the NFL Sunday slate. And we'll be doing NASCAR on Saturday as well. So let's talk about this game tonight because I am interested in winning some money for tonight. Those of you who watched my Thursday night Showdown show last week, I hope you won some money because I did. And those of you who watched my Saturday show for the Sunday slate this past weekend, I hope you won some money because I did. I'm not going to hide anything from you guys. So what I want to talk about is the game flow right now. So Cincinnati and Cleveland, what we know about them, we got a rookie quarterback with Cincinnati and Joe Burrow. And then we've got Baker Mayfield with Cleveland who's struggling. So I don't see them getting a lot of yards. They're not going to be throwing the ball all down the field. They're really not going to have to. They're going to be running. Both teams are going to run the football. I see the quarterbacks throwing 250 yards or less. Probably each of them throwing at least one touchdown pass. Joe Burrow probably has a little more upside at running one in. So I don't hate that play for Joe Burrow. But I'm more interested in playing Nick Chubb for the Cleveland Browns. That's the running back. And we've got Joe Mixon, the running back for Cincinnati Bengals. We can also throw Kareem Hunt in there. He's backup running back for Cleveland. He got a lot of run this past weekend. That's because Cleveland was behind, and he's the better pass-catching back than Nick Chubb. But for game flow tonight, what I see is Nick Chubb is going to be your dude. They're going to be giving him the ball often and a lot. So he's going to be eating tonight. So my targets for the captain spot are definitely going to be either Joe Mixon or Nick Chubb. Pretty much alternating those in my lineups. I got about 5 or 6 lineups for tonight, and each one either has Joe Mixon or Nick Chubb in that lineup. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start off making a lineup right here. We got Joe Mixon. So I'm going to throw him in there right now at the captain spot. Oh, let's see. Go back up here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm usually doing this on a tablet, but I want to show you guys what we got. So Joe Mixon, and then got Nick Chubb. I want both of these guys in my lineup. Now, something else I want to talk to you about. So we want the quarterbacks building up confidence. That's what the coaches want. So what are they going to do? They're going to make easy drop-down passes. All right, the quick passes to the big targets. Who is that? The tight ends. So your 2 starters at Cleveland is going to be Austin Hooper. Good play. And in Cincinnati, CJ Uzomah. Good play. I like both of those guys. I'm going to have them in some lineups. But Cleveland also runs a lot of 2 tight end sets. And they lost their second tight end in David Njoku. So who's picking up that slack is going to be this guy down here for only $200. Harrison Bryant right here. This guy. So if you throw him in the lineup, look at what you got for average remaining player, 9,766. Ooh, very intriguing. So I can go up here, and if I want to go with Joe Burrow, I could, and I may do that. But first, your other target monster for Joe Burrow was A.J. Green. He's the veteran, and evidently they really have built up a great rapport because A.J. Green got the targets on Sunday. So let's do that right there. Now an average remaining player, 10,150. So let's go up to Joe Burrow. I do like Burrow better than Mayfield. Mayfield, I think his confidence is a little shaken. Burrow, I don't think his confidence is shaken. He's too young to realize that it's shaken. So I can see him, just the coaches calling safe plays, just building his confidence. Not that his confidence is shot. See, Baker Mayfield is a little different. His confidence is shot, so they're going to call plays to help build it. And Joe Burrow, he's just building, building, building. So each week it's going to get a little bit better, but there's a lot of just drop down passes. So what we got flex, we've got 9,500 left for flex. Now you got the elephant in the room. You've got Odell Beckham Jr. you could play. Now, here's the thing about Beckham Jr. that I could see working in his favor. He likes to talk. And if he's not getting the ball, it's going to be negative talk. If he's getting the ball, it's going to be positive talk. He didn't get the ball much on Sunday. So I'm guessing it was not fun in the locker room for other people around Odell Beckham Jr. So he may be getting force-fed the ball tonight. I could definitely see a path there for him to having a pretty big game without Baker Mayfield having a huge game. I don't see a lot of targets going around. I see the tight end, Odell Beckham Jr. Landry's questionable. He's a little banged up, but he could be a safe play as well. So what does that look like? Leaves us remaining salary 1,300. Guys on Showdown, especially if you're playing GPPs, don't be scared to leave some money on the table. But let's do this. Let's take Burrow out. Let's take Beckham out. Let's take Brian out. Remember I said I love the tight ends tonight. Let's put in both of our starting tight ends. So we've got Austin Hooper, 6,800. And we got Uzama at 5,000. What does that leave? It leaves us 8,700. All right, we could definitely go back to Odell Beckham Jr. I don't hate the play of putting Kareem Hunt in there as well as Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb. I don't think Kareem Hunt's going to get the run that he did on Sunday because I just don't think the game flow is going to be there where Cleveland's going to be behind and they have to use him. He's still going to get some touches. So don't get me wrong, Kareem Hunt's going to get his touches. He's not going to get you a 0 points if you play him. But the big play is going to be Nick Chubb tonight. And since we got the money, Odell Beckham Jr., 8,200 right there. So there's some different ways that you can go tonight and play. Like I said, Joe Burrow, I think is a better play than Baker Mayfield just because of the running aspect. I don't necessarily like playing either quarterback, but I'm definitely on the running backs. I'm on the running game for both teams. No need to play a kicker. If you want to play defenses, you could. I don't see a lot of upside. I'll tell you why. I see the game with both teams finishing with over 20 points. All right, I see that, which, okay, defenses get you a few points, but not much. I don't see a lot of turnovers tonight, though. Turnovers and sacks is where the defenses get you points, especially in a showdown showcase like we got tonight. And I don't see that. I think both teams are going to be playing it pretty safe. They're not going to be chunking the ball all over the field. And the running backs are really good at holding on to it. So, yeah, be careful with playing defenses. Like I said, the running game, tight ends, A.J. Green, those are going to be your guys. You don't have to play both tight ends. That's just one example right here that you can do if you want to do that. But you guys, I'm not holding anything back. I'm just trying to tell you how the game flow, how I think it's going to go, and it's from a coach's aspect, like myself. I was an offensive coordinator. Look at their battery running low, but I'll go ahead and get off. I'm telling you, hit the running game tonight. That's going to be your bread and butter. That's what's going to win you guys the money. You got to stay safe, stay cashing. Look for our NFL preview for Sunday on Saturday morning. We're going to have NASCAR on Saturday morning. So hit that subscribe button. You guys will be the first ones to know.